Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today on our final webinar for the month of December as well as for the year of 2016. So again, thank you for being with us, and today's topic is coaching your people to success, duplicating themselves. And my name is Rancha Trick, and I'm the Director of Business Development here at Nature Sunshine. So again, thank you for joining us. This is being recorded, so will be put up on the website by the end of the week. So don't worry if you can't write fast enough or you miss some things. The PowerPoint and the recording will be up on the website in a few days, so you can check that out. So we're going to jump right in. So let's talk about coaching. Coaching is not one-on-one training. Coaching is also not a substitute for training. They're two very different things. So I want to share some statistics here with you, and this is an older study, but it's still very relevant. The probability of someone completing a goal. So when you hear an idea, you have a 10% chance. When you consciously decide to adopt it, okay, now you got a 25% chance. When you decide, you make that decision when you will do it, you got a 40% chance of achieving it. When you plan how you'll do it, now we're getting into some deeper stuff. So you got about a 50% chance there. If you commit to someone else that you're going to do it, you got a 65% chance of achieving that goal. And if you have a specific accountability appointment with the person that you've committed to, that will give you a 95% probability of reaching and completing that goal. That's very powerful. And that's all about, you know, sharing, committing, having an accountability partner, and that's what your people need in you. They need that in their mentor, their sponsor. They need someone that's going to hold them accountable, that's going to be able to, you know, provide them support and guidance and hold them to what they say they're going to do, which is definitely harder than it looks and sounds. I love this. This is another research that was done a long time ago, but again, very prudent information here. So stickiness. The Xerox Corporation carried out several studies on coaching, and they determined that in the absence of follow-up coaching to their training classes, 87% of the skills change brought about by the program was lost. So that really is all about the follow-up. I mean, yes, you've done some training with them. Yes, they've sat on a webinar with you. Yes, they shadowed you for one day. And then you're like, okay, you're good to go. It's you can do what you need to do, and good luck. 87% are not going to succeed because there's no follow-up. So there's no accountability. There's no questions. I'm sure they have questions, but they're afraid to ask because they kind of feel like that, hey, you're done with me in the sense that, okay, my training's done, but truly training is never done, and coaching is always something that's going to happen. And it should happen every single day, whether it's, via, a text, email, Facebook, a phone call, just something to reach out to people. And depending on your team, I mean, if you have hundreds of people, then maybe that's only once a week. But there's still some type of communication plan, some follow-up plan that's in place for your organization. So, your next steps on this call is really to take an honest look at your training programs. And you need to invest in growing your people because honestly, they are the most important asset that you've got. So what is your training program? Do you have a training program? So you bring in a business associate, what do you do? Are they just following you? Are they just doing what you say in terms of tell them to, okay, watch these videos, read this book? What is the training? Is there a communication plan? Are there assignments? What is your training plan? And your training plan needs to be duplicatable. It needs to be the same thing for every person. Now, if you have some people that are farther along in terms of their knowledge in Nature Sunshine products, then yes, there's a bit of a different training in the sense of product knowledge, but it's still how do you do the business? How do you achieve your goals? How do you invite people in to become business associates? How do you get people signed up on Sunshine Rewards? How do you develop managers? These are all types of things that are part of your training program. So again, what is the action plan? What is your action plan? You know, what is the first thing after signing up? So they've signed up to be in a business associate. What happens? You need to know what that is. You need to know what the day two, on day 2 and day 3, what are the activities that they need to be doing? 1 week after they've been with us, what should they be doing? Second week, what should they be doing? What activities, what business building activities should they be doing? Now we have a new associate webinar that happens every second Monday of the month. The new associates can jump on and learn more about the website and some of the tools that we have available to them to help them along their journey. But that's just one piece of the puzzle, and that can't be your training program. There really should be step-by-step check boxes. Is there a clear path to hit to do 1,000 per month to hit manager? They need to know what that path is. So how many clients do they need to see? How many people do they need to get on Sunshine Rewards? Those types of things. What do they need to know? That's the key part. Now we do have on the website, there's a section on new business associates resources, and there's a whole section on there. We used to give a DVD to all the new business associates, but now it's just online. So everybody has access to it, and that's you as well. So you can check that out. That has the 10 Brilliant Body System presentations. It's got advertising material. It's got handouts. And it also has a success guide, so new business associates success guide. And in there, it really talks about this. There's a step-by-step checkboxes, like what do they need to do, their first 30 days, how to get off to a great start. So that's already in there. Are you working with them on that? Did you know that even existed? If you didn't, then please check out the website and find out about that under new business associate resources. It's under members and then resources. So you need to check that out, because again, that can be easily, you can implement that as your training program. So that's something that you can do. But all I'm saying is you need to have some type of program, and it needs to be a program that you're going to run consistently, it's duplicatable, and that it's just going to be like plug and play. Because once you've developed it, obviously you can tweak it here and there, but that's your program, and that's what people are going to be able to teach their people, and it becomes duplicatable and easy. So that's what you want in your program. Now, retention begins as early as the day your business associate signs their agreement. So within the 24 to 48 hours of signing up, you need to follow up by telephone with each of your new associates to offer support, to answer any questions. Demonstrate that your company truly cares about each and every representative, and they do. They care about every single person. So, how's it going? Have you checked out the website? Have you done these 2 things I've asked you to do? Have you received your order yet? Awesome. What did you think of the chlorophyll of this, or whatever they ordered, right? So follow up with them. Work with new business associates to have them create their top 100 list of people to reach out to. They need to have a client list of who they're going to work with. So 100 people, you think, oh my God, that's way too many. But the reality is we know about 1,800 people on a first name basis. There's been research done on this. So I'm pretty sure they can come up with a list of 100 people. So role play the phone approach for reaching out to their friends and family to introduce the business. Now again, you don't need to create this, because again, this is in the business success guide. So again, strongly encourage that you check that out online. But again, role play with them so they're comfortable how that conversation is going to go. So they're not like freaking out and like, oh my God, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? It's already there, but you just need to confidently go through it with them, give them some tips, and that's all there is to it. Work with them to plan out their calendar for the next 3 months. Have them pick a date for their open house where they're going to showcase the product and the opportunity, what they've gotten themselves into, this amazing business. And letting people know. So they have an open house, maybe it's on a Thursday night from 7 to 9, and they just invite all family, friends, neighbors, maybe coworkers, kids, parents, whatever. Come on by, you can check out some samples. You could have chlorophyll, ambrosia, all the 6-8, like 6-8 Associate Energy Nutrition, ambrosia, maybe have a protein powder. I mean, people can check this out. You've got catalogs there. You can have the body system questionnaire. Whatever it is, but just have an open house and showcase what you're doing and let people know what you're excited about. So make sure you're working with them to do that. Now, not every sponsoring representative is a good trainer. So again, you need to do your part to fill in the gaps. You need to offer company-provided training in multiple methods. So that's in-person training, telephone training, maybe it's web training, maybe it's text-based training materials, like just giving little tidbits versus text messages. You know, there's all sorts of those types of things. So you need to support your downline. So, you know, maybe they, you know, someone got sponsored in, but that person is just, you know, not really sure how to work with new people. So you need to be there to help and guide them. And you need to listen to your people. They'll tell you where they need help. And then when you listen, your business associates will feel that you value their input. So you need to ask them, okay, what is it that you think that you're lacking? What do you need help with? What can I support you with? Is it products? Is it, you know, reaching out to people? Is it the body system questionnaire? Is it, you know, what is it that is holding you back? Or maybe it's just, you know, that you're unsure of. What can I do to help? You need to ask those questions. You need to set weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly goals with your people. Now, most salespeople are very goal-oriented, and goals give people focus. So you need to give your people focus. You need to make sure those goals are written down, and they're SMART goals. And we know what SMART stands for: specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and timely. You need to find out what their why is, and their why must be big enough to make them want to pursue their goals. Now, monetary rewards are great, but verbal and recognition of achievements is just as important. So again, we sell products and services. You need to view yourself as being in the recognition business, because when you do this, your retention rate will improve so much, like so much. It's amazing. Send out birthday cards. Send out great job cards, congratulations cards when they reach manager. You know, the written word is very powerful. Email them after their first promotion. Put it on Facebook. Share it with your team, whatever it is. But that stuff goes a long way. The company's attitude is contagious, so have a positive attitude. Also show your enthusiasm and excitement. People like to be around others who are enthusiastic. Another thing is get out on the road. You can't lead a team if you're always sitting behind your office desk. When leaders travel to visit with their team, many good things come as a result, and one of them is higher retention. People are going to stay around a lot longer. Offer to attend their open house or their first herbal hour. You want to support them. Invite other new people to the event as well so they can see how it's done. You know, hold monthly sales meetings with your people. These are great in person, but you could do it via Skype or Google Hangouts if they can't be in person. But even if it's just you and another associate, you need to run the meeting. You know, keep adding value every chance you get. Make communication with your sales force a top priority. Be consistent in your ongoing communication with your associates. Become the support system that can be counted on day in and day out. And you really need to work on a plan of communication. You know, pick a date and a time each week that you're going to talk to them for at least 30 minutes with them. And if it can't be 30, maybe it's 15. But, you know, text them throughout the week to follow up. Just check in and see how they're doing. You know, be accessible for them. You know, right now, I Inspire campaign's coming down to the wire. You know, there's only a couple of weeks left. And, you know, if you have people in the rankings, are you following up with them? You're like, oh my gosh, you're so close. You know, where are you at in PV for this month, your PGV, you know, what can I do to help? Make sure you're reaching out to all your past clients. And, you know, like, you need to be able to communicate with them and offer them support. Now, this is in the Business Success Guide that I was talking about. And these are some successful habits of people. You know, 3 contacts a day. Making 3 contacts a day is easy. I prefer to do, let's say, 5 a day is a champion's way. But making 3 contacts a day is easy. When talking with your family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, even people you don't know, mention the business and the products. Between these out and about contacts and your scheduled phone time, you can easily connect with 60 or more people every month. If you figure 3 times 30, that's 90, or even if it's, you know, there's 20 work days or whatever works out to be, I mean, you can reach 60 to 90 people every month. Very quickly, many people will know about what you're doing. And then, so when you're standing in line at the grocery store, the library, the bank, Picking up kids from activities. The people you talk to are all potential clients. So always have business cards with you because you never know who you will meet every day. By having scheduled phone time every day, it will help you get out the word out quickly. So send out an email to your family, friends, letting them know what you're doing, put it on social media, invite them to contact you for more info. Now this is what you're going to be teaching your new people. Again, marketing themselves in the business, it can be fun and easy. You know, no idea is a bad idea. Networking is fun, and it's a necessary part of growing your business and yourself. So you need to teach your people this. 2 herbal hours a week is a great pace. And when they're first starting, I mean, 1 a week is fantastic. You'll make money and become very comfortable with your herbal hour. Aim to get 2 bookings from each herbal hour, and the business is just going to continue to grow. 1 business associate a month. Sponsoring, mentoring is such an important part of what we do. It means that you're offering people the fun and flexibility you found as a Nature Sunshine associate. So many people these days need extra income on their own terms. It's truly fulfilling and financially rewarding to help others find a way to accomplish their goals. Plus, this business is way more fun when you're doing it with friends. Wouldn't you agree? You know, when you've got family and friends and they're loving what, you know, what you have to offer, and they want to share with you, and they want to do things with you and hold events, that's fun. That's awesome. So the foundation for a successful business is a successful meeting schedule. So again, reach for that 10-2-1 at every herbal hour. You know, when you have 10 guests, 2 future bookings, and that 1 person that you could see becoming a business associate and becoming part of your team. The number way to improve the effectiveness of your people is to train them properly, reinforce the training, and then observe them in the field putting it to use. No one has a magic wand, and the only thing that works is putting in the effort over time. Great training is useless without reinforcement, and you must make the associates practice and rehearse and then make sure they're actually doing it out in the real world. You know, it takes time and effort, but that's what being a mentor is all about. That's what, you know, the gratification comes in, and seeing your people grow and become successful and impact so many people's lives and transform people's lives for the better. You know, you can't do it all by yourself. There's too many people in the world that need our help, and you can't do it alone. So you need to build a team, an army of people just like you that want to change the world and help people get happy and healthy. Now, the best way to improve sales team efficiency is by knowing and working with the personality style of each team member. So teaching and having them apply the basic principles of time management and emotional intelligence. It is amazing how many people don't know how to calendar block, you know, blocking out their calendar. So as a result, they show up to work with no plan. They get distracted with low priority things like Facebook and confuse pay time activity with no pay time activities. I always ask people, what are your business building activities? What are the things that actually make you money? So many people need to develop the skill of delayed gratification. So again, putting in the work to get the reward. Calendar blocking and time management require putting in the work to get the reward. And having that weekly one-on-one meeting with them is really going to help you, you know, go through their calendar, what's happening this week, what do you have planned, what are some pockets of opportunity that you have to do stuff. You really need to hold their hand at the beginning. The first 90 days are so crucial. Great managers block out regular time on their schedules every week for every business associate. And again, if you've got hundreds of people, this might not be the opportunity, but maybe it's 5 or 10 minutes, or you're doing groups. Half an hour for each member of your team, broken up into 3 segments. So 10 minutes for what they want to talk about, 10 minutes for what you want to talk about, and then 10 minutes to talk about the future and where they're going. What you find out very quickly is that the discipline, this discipline actually frees up time for both of you. This happens because questions that come up during the week don't become interruptions because they can wait a day to be asked, and questions that wait often resolve themselves. And the second thing that happens with weekly one-on-ones is you really get to know your people. In their 10 minutes, they can talk about work, kids, whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is that they, associate sees they're in the highest priority item in your work life. that pays tremendous dividends in time and commitment to the work on their part. And again, when you block out regular time to talk about the future, you get a clear understanding of where your business associate thinks they're going with the company, and that's really important. So always make time to talk about the future. Give constant feedback. Whether it's good or bad, you need to give them feedback. Many people say that salespeople are coin operated. You know, this can be true because money is a great form of feedback. More money means you're doing a better job, less means you're performing worse. But money notwithstanding, feedback above all else is a key to driving performance. And if you have a field-based team, which most of you do, then touch base frequently. Deliver feedback, you know, via the phone, or via Skype, or even mobile messaging application. The best ratio of feedback is 5 to 1. So 5 positive to 1 negative. Focus on telling your team what to do rather than pointing out what not to do. And if your team knows what to do and feels supported to perform, then your team is poised to win. This is a really interesting idea. It's called onboarding. Now, could you imagine presenting a new business associate with an onboarding plan? So that means the plan includes the learning goals with due dates, status and progress, you know, learning goals, which could include, you know, watch these videos, complete mentoring sessions with you, rehearse an herbal hour, do some product training, and then maybe complete some easy quizzes that you create. Each learning goal can be shared with contributors who are committed to help this new business associate meet and exceed their objectives. So you could do this, you know, with people in your downline, and then if you have someone, you know, second level, you could help them, you know, do these types of things. Again, it becomes duplicatable once you have a plan in place. Having an accountability partner is key to making this happen. Pairing up new business associates to work together can actually be good. You know, if you've got someone new and you're like, oh, Susie just started a month ago and she's, you know, she's still new and she's still learning, and I know you guys can learn so much from each other. So why don't you guys hook up over the phone? Here's, you know, or I know you guys actually live kind of close. You maybe could meet for coffee or tea or something. So stuff like that is really, really powerful. Now, the best way to improve the productivity of your sales team is to increase the customer referral contribution in your pipeline. So what if every time one of your associates signed up a new customer, they got 5 more referrals? The referrals would be high quality, and the new customer would do a lot of the selling for you. It's an immediate boost to your pipeline, and always get your associates to ask, is there anyone else in your network who could benefit from our products? They need to ask that every single time, because again, we can't do it all by ourselves. We need help. So we need to know who out there needs our help. We need to know, you know, we need to get into their network. We need to get into other people's pipeline in the sense of their networking group, right? So I mean, getting into their, you know, family and friends and seeing who needs help. I mean, obviously we start with their family, and then we can move on from there, but we need to ask that every single time, because you can build your business so quickly just by asking for referrals. You know, who else do you know that might benefit from these amazing products? You know, do you have anybody that, you know, is dealing with, you know, maybe they're diabetic, or they're trying to lose weight, or they're stressed, or different things like that? And, you know, if you start throwing trigger words like that out, people are like, oh my goodness, yeah, so-and-so and so-and-so and so. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. I would so love to help them. Would you mind giving me their information? I'd be happy to contact them. Or another way of doing it is if you want to have a little get-together at your house, and you can invite these people, and I can do you know, a workshop for them and do an educational workshop for them. That'd be another way that we can, you know, reach out to people. But teaching them how to do this every single time is so important for them to grow their business. It's crucial. So if a new business associate gets up early each morning, works hard, plans their day, works steadily all day long, talks to as many people as possible, follows up persistently, continually works on themselves to improve their selling skills by reading, audio learning, and regular attendance at, you know, courses and seminars, they're going to be far more successful than another person who fails to do these things. Their high earnings will not be a matter of luck, but rather of design and hard work. So it's really it's not rocket science how people are successful. It's having a plan in place and going after it. I'm sure you've heard it many, many times. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you need to have a plan. Your people need to have a plan. And if you've got a training program, that's a plan, and then people can move on and move forward and grow. So here are 6 steps to achieving a goal. So here's a roadmap people can follow. Review your sales goals first thing in the morning every day. Say your big picture goal out loud. And I mean that seriously, like say it out loud, communicate it, whatever it is. Then go scan your plan for the week and review goals and actions for the day. At the end of each day, review how the day went and set goals and actions for the next day. On Friday or Saturday, review the week and set goals and actions for the next week. And then once a week, again, it could be Friday or Saturday, whenever your review session is, it could be Sunday, whatever it is, review your goals with a goals partner. And that's where the accountability comes in. So that could be, your business associate doing that with you. It could be with someone else, but they need to have an accountability partner. Your goals partner, again, can be a peer, a mentor, a coach, a friend, but it's someone you explicitly work with each week to make sure you're on top of your goals, staying committed, and pushing yourself. Along with goals, milestones, and progress, you should discuss any hassles or potholes that are holding you back so you can fight your way through them. And again, that's that conversation of having, that you're going to have with your accountability partner because they're going to help you achieve your goals. And then once per month, meet with a small group of people you trust to review what you're doing, where you're headed, and what you'll do in the next month, and get ideas for how you can achieve more and shake off any nagging hassles that are holding you back. So again, a monthly team meeting is so important to have. And whether, let's say your team is 10 people, maybe only 2 people can come this month, and next month it's, 5, you need to still have team meetings. You still need to have that in place for people that want to learn and grow. And if they can't be in person, then have them on the phone or do it via Skype, whatever it is. But you need to have some type of meeting where you're educating your team. And then once per quarter, so every 3 months, review your progress towards your annual goal. Set no more than 3 quarterly priorities that you'll direct all your passion, energy, and intensity toward so you can stay on track to meet your annual targets. And during the quarterly meeting, step back and ask yourself, what do I absolutely, positively need to get done over the next 3 months to achieve my annual goals? So again, define it, commit to it, and set your monthly targets and actions for the next 3 months. And then once per year, set your targets for the next year. Make sure you ask yourself, what do I need to do to get to my big picture goal? When you're done with your goals and plan, ask yourself, if I get done what I'm about to do, will it help me get to my big picture goal? Make sure it does before you put your head down for a year and make it happen. So this is just kind of a short and sweet kind of little step-by-step goal setting that you can sit down with your people and go over. Now is the perfect time to plan for next year, obviously, right? I mean, the new year is coming up really quickly. It's the 14th today, so 17 more days left in the month of December and in 2016. So you need to start planning for next year. What's going to happen? How are you going to get January off to a great start? I coach a bunch of people and just talking with them, and it's, they're like, oh yeah, people want to do stuff in January, people want to do stuff in January. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I said, no problem. So have you committed them to January? And they're like, well, they said they were going to do it in January. You need to commit them now. If they're going to have a meeting, a workshop, an education, whatever, an herbal hour, spa party, whatever it is, commit it now and get January off to a great start. Don't start January, January 2nd and start filling up January at that time, because it won't happen. There'll be things that kick around. There'll be stuff that pops up. You need to start planning January now and getting off to a good start. A nice gift might be for your new people or for all your people is getting them a calendar. you know, like a weekly time calendar, workshop binder, whatever you want to call it, where it has like a week, month at a glance. So they can plan what they're going to do for this year. Like, what are some big things that they want to achieve? You know, what are their goals? Like, you know, block out times for their family and what other stuff they've got going on. And then, you know, maybe they work full-time or part-time. They need to block that out. And then when are they going to have time to do NSP? So working with them how to block out a calendar and really maximize their time is really crucial. So that's a great thing to do for a team meeting in the month of December, or even a phone call with your people, is just really getting them on track for next year in January. Because it's going to come up sooner than you know, because obviously holidays are coming up, and really midweek next week people are kind of mentally checked out. So we want to make sure that we're staying on top of our people in the next week or so, and making sure that they've got a plan in place for next year, and you're going to help them work towards it. You know, maybe they want to hit bronze manager. Maybe they want to hit silver and go to the Rising Star event. Maybe they want to go on the Iron Spire trip for next year. You know, there's lots of things that people are going to aspire for. Maybe they just want to, their goal is to help 100 people, or to get 100 people, 100 new clients, and so they can help transform their lives. Maybe they want to become an informed coach. Maybe they want to have 10 spa parties in the first 3 months. Like, whatever it is, but help them define it and then go after it and just really work together to achieve their goals. So one of the programs we have is Sunshine Rewards, and this is a fantastic program for new people and to get people on this program. And we have this amazing promotion for the month of December where they earn more points. So typically for, you know, Sunshine Rewards, the first 3 months you get 10% back in free product. For this month, you get 15% back in free product, plus you're getting a free bottle of the Magnesium Complex, which is awesome. So how are you utilizing this with your team? Are you talking to them about it? Letting people know this is a great promotion we have going on just for December. You know, don't miss out on getting your products every month. And, you know, it's 135 PV, and some people are like, oh, well, this person just can't get to it. But I'm sure this person has, you know, maybe, you know, a husband, kids, mom, dad. I'm sure there's products that they could get for them as well. So they can easily hit that 135 PV. And they can earn free shipping. Well, not earn, but they get free shipping. They get the 20% discount. They're getting now 15% back in points, which is fantastic for the month of December. And they get a free product. So, you know, when these types of promotions come out, are you teaching your people how to utilize them? You know, are you, you know, immediately as it comes out, are you telling people, oh my goodness, this is fantastic? So you need to reach out to all your clients that aren't Sunshine Rewards people and talk to them about this and see if they want to switch over, because it's such an amazing program. So these types of things you need to stay on top of in terms of the promotions and how you're working with your people to promote them. You know, another program that we have is the Sharing Sunshine. So for December, it's, you know, you sign up someone with a $75 order, they're going to get a free vitamin C. And also for the month, you get one too, which is really awesome. So, you know, again, teaching your people, you know, hey, for the month of December, you know, you get a new sign up with a $75 order, they're going to get a free vitamin C, which is fantastic. And you as a sponsor are going to get one too, which is great. And then you can use it or you can sell it and make some money with that. So it's totally, you know, it's an amazing program, and every month it's something different. But, you know, let's make sure that we're focusing on this and letting people know about it, because vitamin C is a great product this time of year. You know, people worry about getting sick. So, you know, are you following up with your people and letting them know, and hey, reminder about this great promotion that happens? And then, you know, renewing your membership. When you renew with a $75 product order plus the renewal fee, they get a free vitamin C. Plus they get the price list and the catalog. So again, that's for the month of December, but every month is different. So again, are they reaching out to people that maybe not, you know, have fallen off the grid? You know, are they, you know, following up with their customers? Are do they know where they're at? Like, they need to know their customer base, and you need to ingrain that in them. You need to know your clients, and they need to know their clients. So they need to know where they're at. Then we have this other amazing promotion, which is the We Miss You. So again, this is another renewal promotion, but when they renew it with a $150 product order for the month of December here, not only do they receive a free Breathe Deep, a free Crystal Clear, they also get the free product guide and a master price list. So this goes on until December 29th. So again, another great promotion. And how are you promoting that with your people? Just when these promotions come out, maybe they get lost with some of your new people, or they're not sure how to utilize them. So it's really important to make sure that you are reaching out to your people and letting them know, hey, reminder everyone, this great promotion came out, so make sure that you're looking at your client list and see who you need to reach out to specifically for this, because it's an amazing promotion. Don't miss out on it. We need to get people back into our amazing product line, because we miss them, and we want to make sure that they know about all of our new products. We've got essential oils, we've got the new Inform program in terms of the new Inform products. So they need to know, and you need to educate them on how to use these promotions. It's so important. And if you're not sure how to use them, then reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you. But we always have these going on. And again, you need to stay on top of it for your team. We had this going on, the 12 days of giving, and for this day, it's the magnesium malate, which is a great promotion. So again, are you, when stuff like this comes out, are you reaching out to your downline saying, hey guys, there's an amazing, promotion going on, NSP's 12 days of giving. So tell them what you're going to be doing. So I'm going to be sending out, I'm going to be forwarding this Facebook message to all of my people on Facebook. I'm also putting it on, I have a website, so I'm going to put it on my website, letting people know. And then any clients that come in, I'm letting them know about it. And I'm also going through my list of clients and that I know use the magnesium malate, and I'm specifically letting them know about it. So, when you educate people on what you're doing, then they will follow you, because obviously you're the leader and they're looking for you to guidance. So, you need to lead by example. So what are you doing? And you need to share that with your team. We have all these other promotions. So we've got this going on until the 16th. Buy 10% off, buy 3 on free, and it's these certain products. And again, so anybody with kids, this is huge, okay? So it's got all the children's products there. Bacon Nation Golden Sale, that's, this is the time of year people are worried about getting sick. So again, promoting that. The Super Trio, another great product, right? So how are we teaching our people how to utilize these promotions? And how do we get them to spread the word? Because again, we send it out to everyone, but a lot of times it gets lost in junk mail or this or that or whatever. But if they're tied to a business associate who's actually taking care of them, then we're going to see some results here. And another promotion we have going on until the end of the month. Obviously, again, these are all the products. But again, you can send this out at the beginning of the month, maybe mid-month, and then a couple days before the end of the month, and just reminding people, hey, this is what's happening. And again, if you have certain clients that oh my gosh, I have this person that, they use IX and I will see, so I need to definitely let them know about this promotion. So again, it's knowing your clients. And are you teaching your people to know their clients and what their likes are and what their uses are? So do they have folders, or do they have them set up on, a spreadsheet online or whatever it is, that whole customer relationship management. So again, teaching them what you do so they can say, oh, okay, I'll do that too. Because they will follow. You just need to tell them, and you need to lead. Another amazing promotion we have is this is a spa party, and this only goes until Monday. And again, so if you're planning on doing something, share it with your team. Say, hey, everyone, just to let you know, I've got 7 ladies booked to come over on Saturday night. I'm so excited. My goal is to get 10, so I keep pushing, and I'm getting a few more people that are hopefully are coming. It's great because they get free shipping for coming and placing an order at this party. It's just a great exposure to teach everybody about the oils. I'm so excited. What are you planning on? When is your date for your party? Is there anything I can do to help you? This is how I got my 7 people. And so again, leading by example and telling them what you're doing. That's how you're going to get people to follow. And again, this is a great promotion. Beat your December by 20% and then receive these free products. I know other other people are using this as a promotion, and when they're winning these products, they're actually giving them away as draws. So when people place orders for these to help for the month of December, they're getting draw tickets to win some of these products. Like, some people are using that as a tool to help with sales. But again, what are you doing to achieve this goal? So again, share with your people so they can learn from you. And then the final promotion we have is managers take advantage of the no pay during December. Again, order these certain amounts and you don't pay for 30 days, which is awesome. And again, obviously you need to be a manager to achieve that. So this is the end of my presentation, and I just wanted to tie in all those promotions to, there's a reason we do them is to help you promote the product. It's to give incentives for people to take action for their health. Because when people see a discount, they tend to take action. But you can't really put a price tag on health. If you don't make time for health now, you need to make time for sickness later. That's just the way it is. There's no way around it. So, educating your people, showing them what you're doing, sharing your vision, sharing what's working, having a training program that's consistent. So, this is what happens with every single one of my people once they become a business associate. This is the program. They get this on day 1, this on day 2, this on day 3, whatever it is. And if you haven't put something together, now's the time. And once you have it in place, it's going to be so much easier, and you'll become so excited because now you've got a plan and you don't have to worry about it, and it becomes plug and play. And then your people will see it, and then it becomes duplicatable, and then they can see, oh yeah, I can do this. My people just need to follow this training program, and then I can help them succeed. So I hope that gave you some ideas. I hope it gave you some insight into how you can be, more duplicatable, lead your people to success. It all starts with you. Heard the term, follow the leader. They're going to follow you. They watch you. They watch your actions. They watch everything you do. So let's lead by example and show them the way. And again, they may look at you and go, oh my goodness, I can never do what you do because I don't have that knowledge. I don't have the certificate. I don't have this. But you need to remind people that you started somewhere. You did not know everything when you started. And you learned and you learned and you learned and you grew, and you had the help of someone that helped you do that. And that's what you're going to do for them. So everybody starts off at the same place, and it's really up to them where they're going to end up. But you need to hold their hand and to help them along the way and help them on their journey towards success. So again, this will be on the website in the next couple of days. I want to thank you for joining us today. I want to wish you a very happy and healthy holiday season. I hope you have an amazing New Year's. I know 2017 will be a spectacular year for every single person here, and I can't wait for you to share what you have to offer with so many people. Now's a great time this holiday season when you're seeing people, family and friends, and reconnecting, and just letting them know that you're there for them, to support them, to help them and with their health journey, and it's not like it's shop talk. You're there to help them get healthy, and if they're not feeling well, to make them feel better. And it's not only for them, it's for their families. So don't be afraid to talk shop talk during the holidays, because you've got some amazing stuff to offer every single person. So again, thank you so much for today. Have a wonderful holiday season, and we will connect again in the new year. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.